I was born and raised in North Philadelphia, PA. Just a regular kid from the inner city. Grew up in America Square. You know, it's a blue collar, hard-working neighborhood. That neighborhood is the neighborhood that made me.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. And we in here again. At it again for another fight night. Welcome. For real. Just getting everything straight here. Bear with me. Please and thank you. All right. That's done. Check my audios. What we sounding like? Check my audio. Yep. Good on that. All right. Sweet. Is that? Boom. Life is good. And we are back in the building for another rendition of McFly's epic boxing commentary. Y'all already know. If you didn't check out the Who Has the Heat sneaker battle that happened about an hour or two ago, you can run that back, man. Check it out at your spare time. Had an epic battle go down tonight, down to the wire. All 5 rounds, man. All 5 rounds it went. So you can head on over to the Who Has the Heat YouTube channel. Sometimes it's easier to find through the Who Has the Heat IG page. Either way, it'll get you there without a doubt. I need to pick my joint up. I feel like it's low. Like I'm talking down to the camera, but yeah, battle went down tonight, bro. That was crazy. But now we on the boxing tip. So we here. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, long-awaited fight between 2 pretty good fighters. I like Danny Garcia. I like Errol Spence as well. I feel like Errol has some things he can work on. And I feel like Danny's one of those guys you can't teach your old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? He can fight, but you never really know with him. Errol Spence is coming in after a 14-month layoff after being in a car crash. So I'm dying to see what kind of shape he comes in, how he's looking, how crisp and accurate he is here today. Want to see if he's been working on his head movement, because homie does not move his head, man. Errol Spence is straight up got like a god complex, or he just or he just got an iron chin. Like, it's crazy, bro. He takes a lot of head damage that could be avoided if he would just a little bit of this, a little bit of a weave, a little bit of that, man. And he'll be good. He's already got the power, the speed, the technique, the skill. I mean, he's got everything else you really need. So I don't see how it would be an issue or anything like that. You know. But after such long layouts, man, you never know what you're gonna get. It is what it is. My money is definitely on Spence, without a doubt. I put my whole 50 cent on him. I don't see Danny Jacobs winning this fight, but I do see it being a good test. And if you've seen Danny fight, man, Danny Garcia fight, he's excuse me. He's he's skilled, but you kind of gotta watch him. Like his subtleties, he'll catch you with some elbows, he'll catch you with some forearms. He'll I won't call him dirty. I ain't gonna call the man dirty, but he's he does some stuff, man. You gotta watch him. You know what I mean? You gotta watch him. and all that he's got going on. So we just waiting on them to make their entrances. Yeah, we just waiting on them to do the intros, and then we gonna get to it. Probably gonna be another couple minutes, man. Then we'll get in it. They're still in the locker room. Danny warming up, man. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Fight card. Fight card has been kind of crazy today. I missed the first fight, but I know it was a knockout. Fifth round knockout with a right hook, I believe. Um, that knockout was crazy. Put Buddy to sleep. What was the second fight? I don't remember who the second fight was. Well, was Josecito Lopez the second fight? I think he probably was the second fight. I haven't seen him fight in years, man. He fought back in the day and upset Victor Ortiz, man. He broke that man's jaw. He broke his jaw during the fight, and then because he won that fight, he got to fight Canelo afterwards, and Canelo dogged him. And I hadn't seen Josecito Lopez again until tonight. And he fought a guy, and he obliterated him. I mean, he looked good. He looked real good. He looked crisp. He looked like, he was ready to fight. Like he'd been around a while. He's definitely gotten better since the last time I seen him. And then the last fight they had some 6'6" dude out there. he won his fight, knocked Buddy out. Josecito got the stoppage in the fight before that I was talking about. He got the stoppage or whatever. So that was cool. And 6'7" got a KO on his fight. Referee stopped it. Buddy was getting drizzled. Referee stopped the fight. So that's pretty much is what it is on that. Knockouts all over the card. They're showing Spence warming up now. Danny was just warming up. Good God, that's the pictures from his car crash. Jeez Louise. Man, yeah, I see why the crash such a big deal now. Guess he must have got tossed from the car or something. He had to. Like, ain't no way around that. Ain't no way around that, bro. That was crazy. But back again, man, when a lot of people take stuff for granted and whatnot, don't take it serious. And something happened to you, shake you, rattle your foundation, to give you a new grounding. You realize, bro, you can use this stuff. This is a privilege. It's an honor for you to be here. You need to be acting right. So hopefully that was Errol Spence's wake-up call, to kind of get with it, get serious. Let's get this done. Be where you should be. He should have more than 3 pay-per-view fights, man. He's going to be one of the biggest names in the sport if he plays his card right, keep his head clean, stay out of trouble, which seems like he's going to do. But that's what they all say. That's what they all say. Hey, yeah, I'm going to act right. I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to get in no trouble. 2 days later, singing that Akon, boy, locked up. You know what I'm saying? Win the fight, get that check, straight to jail. Straight to jail, bro. But it's a lot of pressure on these kids, man. All fans and stadiums, employees must wear masks. Oh, yo, they got people out here. For those of you who didn't know, they're fighting in the Cowboys Arena, stadium, whatever you want to call it. They've been doing a lot of boxing stuff there. I think Manny Pacquiao had a fight there. That was a pretty big fight. Can't remember the guy he fought though, but it was definitely there. Yeah, so they got some revenue off of this thing. They got people in the building. That's dope. So you're gonna get real crowd noise, real that's been missing, man. I never thought that I'd appreciate the crowd as much as I do. Like now, like I'm like dying for a crowd. Other times you be like, man, the crowd. You know, sometimes the crowd be throwing you off. They be saying stuff you don't see. You know, but it's popping, man. Oh, Terrence Crawford in the building. He's got to be there. They are all surrounded by people. Ain't nobody got no. Everybody ain't got no mask on, cuz. But why he ain't in like a front row seat, bro? Did nobody want to hit Terrence Crawford off? Did nobody want to help Terrence Crawford? Like, hey, Terrence. We can't get you front row, buddy. We're gonna have to get you. You're gonna be third or fourth. You're gonna be in the back. You're gonna be in the back. But for current belt holders, man, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, and Terrence Crawford. I would love to see Errol Spence fight either one of those guys. Manny Pacquiao would be a great test for Errol Spence, man. Old man Pacquiao would be exactly what the doctor ordered for Errol Spence, and then Terrence Crawford could come after that. Like if Errol Spence can get through old man Pacquiao, that'll definitely teach him how to move his head, tighten that defense up to where it needs to be so he don't take on so much punishment in his fights. And then he'll definitely be ready for Terrence Crawford after that. And I don't even know if I can really call out. It's like I don't that's tough, man. I don't know if I can call a winner in that fight, but it is what it is. I'm also shocked that Errol Spence didn't take a tune-up fight. Like you coming off of 14 months, you know, a lot of times they throw that little, you know, that little tighten up fight just to see where you at, so you don't jump out there too quick and get embarrassed. Excuse me, jump out there too quick and get embarrassed, man. So you just got to pop that off. Tell of the tape. Errol Spence, 30 years old. Danny Garcia, 32. He's 5'9" and a half. Errol Spence. Danny Garcia is 5'8", weight 146 apiece. Reach, Errol Spence has got the reach advantage, 72 to 68 and a half. Danny Garcia has been out here 13 years, a baker's dozen, and Errol Spence has been in the game 8. And 8 years, you should definitely be the biggest draw in boxing, and he is not. And that's the problem. You're one of the most talented boxers, but you ain't the biggest draw in boxing. I mean, it's just like Terrence Crawford, number one pound for pound, but fighting on PBC. Like it's crazy. It's like, come on, guys. What's really going on, man? You definitely got to play this marketing game, bro. Get out here and get these marketing dollars, bro. Stop playing. It's money to get out here. Hey, that Garcia Rios fight was a fool. Whatever happened to Brandon Rios? Is he still fighting? Did any of y'all know if Brandon Rios still boxing? That's another cat that don't move his head. All right, we at the ring walks now. Danny Garcia, two-time champion, super lightweight, welterweight, Philadelphia boy. Got on a diamond-crusted face mask. Oh, into the fire, be the music biz #1 supplier. Bearing my name, got the hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain. That's right. How did Jay-Z get Beyonce, guys? Like, God, how did that happen? How did that happen, man? I say it again, man. Sneaker Battle went down today on the Who Has the Heat YouTube channel, man. You can go check it out. I'm sure it's up by now, a couple hours ago. Battle between Fourth Johns and the homie 10.5. They went at it in a 5-round scorcher tonight. We got the Call Out show coming tomorrow, sneaker battle called Call Outs. I will be hosting that joint. It's gonna be something to see, bro. If you in the sneakers and battles, that's tomorrow, 4:30. 4:30. Tomorrow at 4:30, bro. Come through the Who Has the Heat YouTube channel, and we'll be there doing call outs. People just randomly calling out people and battling for shoes, man. All out free for alls. So we got Danny in the ring, getting his mask off and all that. Pretty boy. Of course, Father Robert Garcia in the building. His dad is crazy, bro. Danny Garcia's pops. Every time he get interviewed, he's saying something crazy. He always talking about something. All right. Hey, Sean Porter done seen that highlight about 15 times. He trying to make sure he let everybody know that he the mandatory, man. Sean Porter's overrated, dog. Yeah, in my opinion. In my opinion, Sean Porter is overrated. He's not a terrible fighter, though, but he's overrated. Okay. Spence on the way out. The truth on his vest. Boy said he Paul Pierce. Shout out to the Red Cups. Hope everybody's red cupping. So yeah, man, for those of you in the chat, bro, who you got your money on? Who you think winning? Let me know. Dying to see people's opinion. If you didn't hear me when I was saying it, I'm definitely going for Errol Spence. I see him taking this fight. I don't know if he'll knock Danny Garcia out, though. I don't think Danny Garcia's ever been dropped. Not that I know of, anyway. I don't know if he's been dropped or not. Errol Spence 5-0 in title fights. All right. They need to get these dudes hover rounds or something so they ain't got to make these long ring walks, bro. Just get them hoverboards or something. They can just they can just roll to the ring. This man got squirrel all around his collar. He don't look very confident, man. His face is not screaming confidence to me right now. Like, y'all ever do that? Y'all ever like watch a boxing match, man, and you look at the fighter's body language, facial expression, how they looking, whether they, broke a little sweat in the back or not. Just stuff you can kind of pay attention to. Because, some of these cats come out here looking scary, but this dude got a whole Chewbacca vest on. He got a whole Chewbacca vest on, you know what I'm saying? With squirrel tail all around the trim and all that. Danny Garcia had on a Swarovski bedazzled face mask. And it's like, bro, y'all doing too much, guys. Y'all doing too much. Shout out to Sonny Liston Jr., man. Still out here announcing these fights. Shout out to Michael Buffer. Still out here announcing these fights, man. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Hey, man, I've been researching this whole Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, glove gate stuff that's going on, man. That's out of control, bro. I wonder how many people feel that Tyson Fury really cheated. Glove tampering and all that, man. That's sheesh. When you get caught out here tampering with your gloves, man, that's bad biz, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, they got that section off. They got little tables and stuff. Oh yeah, they sold some tickets. They didn't sell 100,000 tickets, but they sold some tickets. Why does that matter? Brother to R&B group Ciangi Twins? Who cares, man? Why y'all need to be telling people who these fighters related to? Like, that ain't none of their business, bro. I ain't never watched a boxing match and been like, oh yeah, Danny Garcia's Andy Garcia's cousin. Like, I don't care. I don't care who you related to, cuz. Like, come on, man. Yes, sir. I don't know, man. Errol looking a little timid right now. He's looking a little timid in the face. At home, though, in Texas, in Dallas, bringing the fights to the city, man. That's what more people need to do, man. Like a lot of people grow up places or whatnot, and they spend the majority of their time away from that place where you should be bringing business and attractions and everything that you can to the place that you at. Especially if you ain't getting it, you the only thing that's gonna get that plug rolling. If you can, Texas don't need no help though, but it is what it is, I guess. Nintendo sock box set. What in the world is a Nintendo sock box set? Thomas Taylor, the referee. All right. Let's get it on. Shout out to Mills Lane. I can't believe that man had a court show. Judge Mills Lane. $250 payout, $350 if you betting on Garcia. Sheesh. Talk about nobody having faith. That's probably better odds than they gave Roy Jones versus Tyson. Nah. Round one, man. Let's get it. We got some jabs exchanging here. Flicking the wrist, trying to find that range. All right, then. Good little touch. We're all used to seeing Errol Spence be the aggressor. Danny Garcia is more of a counterpuncher. He likes to react, but in certain fights, I've seen him be the aggressor. Start out counter and then get your aggression up. So that's cool. So here we go. Testing jab. 2 jabs to the body from Errol. 2 jabs to the body. Cross up high for Garcia. Cross to the body for Garcia. Jab from Errol. Short jab from Danny. Reaching. Trying to find that extension. Body shot from Garcia. Spence with a jab. Double jab. All right. Jab to the body from Spence. Hook to the body from Spence. Okay. Filling this out. Showing some respect. Ain't nobody going too crazy just yet. Danny doing okay. Here we go. We got some exchanges right there. Yeah, exactly. Both landed. Trading shots. Whoa. Haymakers. Okay. Errol Spence throwing them long boys. Throwing them long boys. Throwing them long shots. Okay. This might shape up into something nice here, man. Because Spence definitely needs to be tested against, traditional fighters, true boxers, true skill sets. And this should be a good test, man. Down with it. Some exchanges, some back and forth here. Danny standing his ground, doing this thing, even pressing the action a little bit and giving points in this first round. Errol's kind of reserved and, chilling. He's throwing some shots. Kind of wild right now. Oh, Danny Garcia with a nice right. But this is my point, man. What I've been saying about Errol Spence, bro. I know it's just the first round, but homie does not move his head. He does not move his head, man. He think his jaw cannot be broken. He does not move his head. He persistently tries to block with his hands and arms and not move his head. You cannot be a boxer and not move your head, man. You got to move your head, cuz. See? Throw a punch, but he's running back. That ain't head movement. That man running. He getting out of there. That was a nice combo, though, from Spence. That was a real nice combo. Stews. Caught him right on the chin. Danny with that looping right, bro. He gonna teach him. He gonna test him. He gonna hit him with something, bro. He gonna feel it. End of the first round. I mean, I'd even call that first round really a draw. It was a bunch of give and take. Bunch of give and take, man. Round 2, 10 to 15 to the body for Spence. That's good numbers. Here we go, round 2. Let's get it. All right. Spence trying to press forward, trying to push Danny back, trying to trap him in the corner. Danny wasn't having it. Slipped it, got out of there. Danny with a lunging right hand. Errol Spence is definitely working that jab. Definitely getting the flick off that jab for sure. But I'm used to seeing him fighting a little more confident. I'm used to seeing him fighting a little more aggressively, taking a little more risk. So he knows that he ain't in the ring with a slab. So that's good. He don't have that I'm about to walk through you confidence. So we'll see. Right hook to the body for Danny. Nice little exchange. Another right hook for Danny. Errol still working that jab. Jab work. Not too much going on in round 2. Couple little exchanges. All right, Errol trying to turn it on a little bit. Danny is swinging that right hand. He is not playing. He is not playing at all. Okay. Spence with a 2-piece combo. Okay. Another 2-piece combo from Spence. Garcia working that jab.
That's true. But, again, Danny Garcia is probably in the best shape of his life. He'll be good down the stretch himself. That doesn't mean that Errol Spence can't,
Oh! All right. Yeah, Spence went shooting for the stars and landed, and then it looked like Danny caught him with one. Took a little false step, like, oh boy, hey, what's going on? But got out the way, evading. We back into it. Last 10 seconds in round 2. Last 10 in round 2. Oh, whoa. Garcia swinging after the bell. He's swinging after the bell, guys. Hey, I think this lady got a thing for Sean Porter. They might be real friends. they might be real friends for real. That's crazy. Can we get Sean Porter off commentary, please? I have to do it, eat my shoes and take the high road on him. Boom, hit him in the armpit. Boom, hit him in the face. After the bell. After the bell though. After the bell. All right, back at it. Start around 3. Good job. Spence trying to back Garcia up to the ropes, and he ain't having it. Every time he feel he getting close, he get out of there, step around, hit him with the spin. You don't see a lot of people do that. Some people just try to hang out on the ropes and catch and pitch and try to see what they can get, bro. You shouldn't be doing that. The ropes ain't your friends. Oh. Danny on the slip. Feet got caught up. He fell. They back up. Oh. Danny being the aggressor in the 3rd round. Doing his thing. Throwing some crazy punches in the clinch, though. That's crazy. He just aiming them. He just throwing his hands up. Whoa. Good hit. Errol Spence threw a left hand from across the world, felt like. Landed. Clean. Knocked him off balance. Oh! Danny Garcia with 2 mean ones. Hey, bro. Hey. Hey, we might be in for a show. Yeah, no. We might be in for a show, cuz. They're hitting, but, they're making each other pay. Spence with a 3-punch combo right there. Danny Garcia came back with his 2-piece. Right hook up top. Danny landed that mean left hand. Ooh, they trading. Right, bruh, hey, this. Hey. how this looking? Okay. Yeah. Let's go, man. Once they get to a point where they open up, we in round 3, probably round 5, round 6, they really start opening up. Now, they just doing some little trading. Then, I can hit too, bunch of little jabs. Errol Spence just holding the man, trying to hit him. That's dirty. You can't corral him. He ain't a horse, bruh. Errol trying to push him out. Danny trying to hold him up. See, that's another thing, man, that you don't see a lot of modern day fighters do. They get hit or they're fighting somebody. They don't even bother to try to clinch them or nothing. Like, bro, clinching is a part of boxing. I ain't saying you got to be Roy Jones clinching, but there's nothing wrong with clinching during a fight, bro. Well, Garcia got a cut. Where that, on the nose? I don't know if y'all can hear the TV. I don't know if it's picking up what they're saying in the corner, but all right, where we at? Round, what's this, 4? All right, back at it. Ooh. Danny Garcia with 2 off the miss. Woo, throwing them haymakers. As they used to say back in the day, they got bad intentions. Bad intentions, man. Any of these haymakers land, somebody going to sleep. I hope don't nobody get Nate Robinson. I hope neither one of them get Nate Robinson tonight. Good body shot by Garcia. Spence adding back with 2. Unofficial scorecard saying that he had a 3 rounds to 2 for Spence. I got this pretty much even right now, if I'm being honest. Nobody's really giving me a true edge. You know, you could say that, Spence is being the aggressor, so you give him the nod, but I feel like Danny is taking way more calculated shots, calculated risks, and he ain't playing, bro. He throwing these punches, man. 2-piece from Garcia, 1 to the body, 1 matted out the gloves, blocked out the gloves. I mean, jabs from Spence. More jabs, still coming forward. Not backpedaling unless he's trying to get away from a shot. Double jab in the cross from Spence. Garcia answers back with a double jab cross from Garcia. Neither one of them landed. Both throwing. I just want him to sit still, bro. I just want him to sit still, get your feet grounded, and y'all go ahead and let these fireworks off, man. Hey, let's go ahead and get these wicks lit. Trying to see some smoke, man. Jacobs working high. I mean, not Jacobs. Garcia working high and low. Head and body. Errol Spence just threw a clean uppercut on the spin. That was crazy. Odd angle, but still worked out. Whoa, good right hand. 2 rights from Garcia. Reach finding with the jab. Errol Spence still coming forward, still jabbing. Danny Garcia with a nice right. Danny Garcia getting wet, boy. He getting off a little bit. He getting off. Oh, good shot to the body. All right, man. Danny. I mean, we got a lot of fight to go, but Danny ain't backing down. He's showing he ready for action. That's all I can ask for. I personally think Spence could look a little bit better. I mean, the jab looks good, but he's reaching on a lot of his punches, trying to close space while punching. I still ain't seen the boy move his head. His head ain't moving at all. He in this weight class, you have to have good head movement, or you have to be a knockout artist. Like that's your only 2 options in surviving, man. Like, that's why Keith Thurman got annihilated by Pacquiao, man. His defense ain't that good. These boys got all the offense in the world, but their defense is question mark. Super question mark. Like, they don't even practice defense no more. It's like in the NBA, they don't play in the paint no more. These boys in boxing, they ain't worried about moving their head no more. Oh, wow. Spence is landing 22%. Danny at 18. Like, in my opinion, this is a close fight, man. I know Unofficial said that he had it up. He had Garcia up by 1. He's got a 46-39 for Spence through 5 on the unofficial course card. Oh no, that was counting punches. My bad. That was landed punches. 49-41 for Spence currently. My bad. I'll catch the scorecard on the next one to give you the right numbers on that. Yeah, Garcia should be in this, man. He's fighting a good fight. That's why I wasn't sure, man. Like, not saying I wasn't sure. I still think Spence will win this fight, but I mean, Danny Garcia ain't no slab. Like he's a good fighter. So whatever happens, Errol Spence is gonna have to give it his best. He's gonna have to turn it up. He's gonna have to do something he ain't used to doing. But seeing that he ain't fought in 14 months, man, he's looking good for somebody that ain't fought in a year and some change. For sure, I give you that. He's looking lean and in decent shape. Doesn't appear to be tired yet. We're getting winded. Nice 3-punch combo from Spence and Garcia. Garcia threw 2 back, but went off the glove. I was about to say Spence also needs to attack in the clinch. He's too busy trying to get out instead of, landing your shots. You got to get them shots off, man. It's boxing. You got to score. You got to get these points. Regardless of how you get them. Oof. Danny Garcia launching these right hands at this boy. And it's because he don't move his head. It's that right hand is going to be there because Errol Spence does not move his head, bro. He might duck or back out to get out the way, but he has absolutely no side-to-side head movement. Like, it does not exist. Like, he does not evade punches very well. But it just so happens that he's got a granite chin. Like, the boy gets hit, but it's like it don't even bother him. It's crazy. All right, end of round 5. Pew! Pew! See, they both got hit. Errol lands something. Garcia come and land something too. It's give and take, man. I probably put Spence up by a slight margin, but I feel like even though Spence is pressing the action, Danny is keeping that man on his toes, throwing these hard-hitting punches, and he's taking them. But if he could slip one, throw the uppercut, slip one, hook to the body on the wild punch, you take those advantages. It's less work you got to do. This fight could have been on the verge of over if he was doing that. Back at it, start around 6. We halfway. We're going 12. Yeah, we halfway on this joint. Scorecard 49-46 for Errol Spence. That's the unofficial 49-46 for Errol Spence, which is pretty close. I could live with that. I'll probably have it a little closer. Maybe Spence up by 1, maybe 2, maybe. He don't move his head. He can't attempt to avoid any of Garcia's shots. If he ain't moving up and down or blocking off the wrist, he's getting hit. All right, couple of exchanges here. A little back and forth action, a little work. Spence was talking trash, bro, saying he was going to light him up and knock him out, get him out of here and all that. I don't see that type of fight right now. It is what it is. Okay, 3-punch combo right there from Spence. Yeah, definitely got some eye damage on Danny Garcia. Spence been lighting that eye up with that. Ooh, good uppercut. Sheesh. Spence just ate that. Kept coming forward. Ate that. Like, bro, that's gotta be like demoralizing for a fighter, man. You got this guy coming forward, you throwing everything except the kitchen sink at him, and he's still pressing you. He's still pressing you. You giving him all he got. He's still like, whatever. What's out there? I'm hungry. Throw me some more Cheetos. Flaming hot. I'm hungry, cuz. We trying to eat. Good right hand by Garcia. Blocked though. Left jab by Garcia. It was blocked. Trying to switch him. Errol look like he's resting now. Danny. Oh, there you go. He back on. Oof. Left to the body from Errol Spence with some stank on it. Danny trying to fight him off though. He walking backwards though. Yo, I like Danny's movement, man. He's trying to keep him off balance. He's trying to spin and get around him. You know, making them react, man. Boxers that make you work without throwing a punch. Like those are the type of people you need to fight. Those are the people that make you better. You know, those are the type of people that tighten you up. You got that end swell on the eye. Done broke out the cold block. Danny Garcia eye getting lit up, boy. It's getting lit up. That jab. Oh man, I know what I forgot to do though.
Spence right here, and it gets blocked by Garcia. And then he lands that little short left one that he threaded the needle with. And again, right off that eye with that left hand by Spence. But Angel Garcia said something in the corner. It's kind of what we talked about last round. Danny Garcia's got to hold his ground. He goes, you can't back up against the southpaw. It just won't work. And he's got to jump on him. Like we were talking about, he's got to do more and hold his ground more.
All right. Back at it. This should be the start of round 7.
Listen, really outlands his opponents. Okay, we announced that fight, and I was
Boom.
there. And Mikey Garcia did not do a quarter of what he normally does in any fight. He was very intimidated by Errol Spence.
All right. Back home. My bad. I had something I had to do on the cellular device that I hadn't done earlier. So, yeah, Larry. 59-55 for Spence on the unofficial scorecard. 59-55 for Errol Spence.
If Danny can't get on top of Spence and take him into the trenches, he's going to lose this fight on points.
Well, it's just a situation where, Spence throws a lot of punches.
Here we go. Back at it. Still jabbing, give or take. Both fighters landed. Spence still pressing the action with that jab, but Danny's doing his thing, countering, still throwing those right hands. Getting in there, you got to fight in the clinch. There you go. Good left hand from Garcia. Ooh, good 4-punch combo from Garcia. What happened? What's going on? What we checking? Headbutt. Slowing it down for the accidental headbutt. Headbutt, ladies and gentlemen. Final minute of round 7. Ho. Garcia's coming. Oh, good hit, Spence. Garcia's gonna have a knockout, man. He's not gonna win this fight no other way. So that's just how that's gonna have to happen. Because he's fighting, but you never know what these judges see, man. And we also talking about boxing. You know how these judges are. So end of the round. We'll be on the round 8 here shortly. This fight is moving. Instant replay. That wasn't a punch. You gonna count that, Lennox? You gonna count that? Come on, man. He threw 5 punches, but
And that's it.
that's the sloppiest 5 punches. None of that was clean. Look at that. 1-2 Garcia. Lighting it up. Hey, Spence moved his head after the fact. After he got hit, he moved his head.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be easy. When you're going up against Danny Garcia, you knew it was going to be tough.
All right, here we go. Round 8.
Now, we're through 7.
Starting it.
Errol Spence Jr. looks like
Danny coming out with the jab.
no ill effects from the car accident being thrown from his Ferrari.
Danny, 3 jabs.
Danny Garcia 92 to 61, and he has just shown again that
Errol Spence, a couple jabs back. Danny back on it. Ooh, good punch. Good exchange. That's what I'm talking about. That's where y'all need to be right there. Do that. Fight that fight. Let me see that. let me see y'all do that, cuz. Let me see y'all do that one time. Whew. 2-piece. Garcia. To the body, Garcia. Wild right hook. He's been throwing that right hand all day. He's making sure Spence don't forget. Good shot to the body. That's what I'm talking about. Left hook to the body, then skate. Yo, Danny's a good fighter, man. Look at that. What's Errol Spence doing, bro? Danny Garcia's landing like 6, 7 punches in a row. Still aiming. This ain't the time for you to take a round off, Errol. This ain't the time for you to take a round off. You need to be grinding. You know, moments like this could determine your future. There you go. On the ropes. Get in there. Let's get dirty. Let's fight. Y'all want to fight? On the ropes for a brief moment. You know, had a little something going on right there. Okay, Spence on the comeback. Jabs. Whole lot of up top work. You got to hit that body too. Sometimes you got to hit that body to open up that head. You know? Got to hit that body. Spence teeing off now, though. Okay, boom, boom. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. Spence turning it up now. As long as he don't get sloppy, fall possum, mess around, and get Pacquiao. Shout out to Juan Manuel Marquez for putting Pacquiao to sleep that day. I watched that joint live too, man. I couldn't believe it. The fight was over. Boom, sleep. Okay, Danny fighting off the ropes. That's a good sign. Let you know he's still trying to fight. His eye is straight up purple like his trunks, though. Straight up purple, like them trunks, cuz. Errol still got that squirrel on his trunks. 10 seconds left in round 8. Shout out to the Red Cups. All right. All right, we're getting into the money rounds now. Round 9. We're officially in high school now. Yeah, we done got out of middle school. We're in the high school now. We're on our way to graduation. I don't know if we're going to make it to the top, though. We're about to see, though. Oh, man, I got a video coming up. Those social status exclusive 4D Ultra Boosts. Got that coming for you guys to check out. I'll probably put that up probably Monday. Get that out in the open. Limited shoe, only 3,000 pairs in existence. Here we go. Starting off round 9, couple jab exchanges. Errol Spence still forcing the action, working on him, not being too greedy. That's a good sign. Keeping it together. Doesn't look like he's losing his cool or nothing. So all right. Some more jabs exchanged. Here we go. Good cross from Garcia, uppercut from Garcia. Spence steadily working that jab. Steadily. And I mean steadily. I see his jab. It just went away. I just missed it, but he weighing that jab out. He been sleep jabbing. That boy been jabbing in his sleep, cuz. Danny Garcia, 3-punch combo. Errol Spence pushed off. Pressing forward, push the action. Not really moving his hands, though. He did the same thing last round. So he took the first half of the round off and then try to make up for it in the last minute or so of the round. That's when he'll start pressing. Like just right now, 3 punches. He literally didn't throw a punch for around 40 seconds and come out with a 3-punch combo. So, there's some openings here that Spence could get, but I don't know if the risk of the reward. Good defense by Danny. Dodged the 4-punch assault from Spence. Dodged them all. Center of the ring. That's what I like to see, man. I love to see this fight. Well, it's mostly been an open space. It ain't been a lot on the ropes or nothing, so that's pretty cool. Danny's trying to press. I think he knows he's behind, man, so he's going to have to come with something. 15 seconds left in round 9. 15 seconds left in round 9. Y'all heard the 10 mark. We almost over. Jab from Spence. He essentially took that round off, man. I'm over here yawning. You can't be giving people rounds, yo. I legit been up since like 4 o'clock this morning, though. It's crazy. All right, a couple more highlights. Pew! That jab was a beast. Pew! See? Danny coming through, man. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to write him off. I ain't saying that Danny's winning the fight, but he's fighting the fight. But his face looked way worse than Errol Spence's. They should do like morning after shots. Like they wake up in the morning, take a picture of these dudes' faces, see what they looking like. The morning after. All right, starting round 10. Spence is the aggressor, pushing Danny on the ropes, picking him off on the ropes. Danny spun out. Excuse me. Headed back to the center of the ring. Garcia landing his punches. Yeah, this will be Errol Spence can get Pacquiao next, and if he can get through Pacquiao, he'll be ready then. I don't think nobody will be. Him and Crawford, that'll be the biggest fight on the table. Ain't nobody else. So you can fight Crazy Sean Porter again and put him back to sleep. Well, Whatever. Minute 30 left in round 10. Spence not looking tired. Slowing down for sure, but not looking exhausted. I mean, he's actually punching this round. Last round he was off. He took that round off. But if you got the right type of cushion, you can do that. I don't recommend it though. You shouldn't be taking nothing off. Woo! Mean right hook by Danny Garcia. That's what I'm saying, man. You hit the dude with everything you got, and he's still standing in front of you. That was one of them desperation punches. Like, oh, you don't think I'm gonna throw a bricky? Let me catch you one time. Oh, your hand a little low, bricky. Get the hand up. He's still there in front of him. But again, like I said, Errol Spence's got to learn to move his head. He's been struggling with his right hand all night. If Danny Garcia had more power, Errol Spence would have been asleep. Okay, good shot by Spence. Straight to the body. Head body work. All right, doing a good job. Hey, he moved his head that time. How about that? He slipped a punch. Because, man, that don't happen often. Oh, Lord. Sean Porter about to talk again. I see pride. I see power.
First time back, you're going 12 rounds. Maybe you're saving something for the end of the fight. But his consistency throughout the fight is what's having where he's had his most success and he's been the most consistent, and that's why he's winning the fight. How clearly do you have him winning this fight? I have him clearly winning the fight. I've only given Danny Garcia, I believe, 4 out of the now 10 rounds. So, and I'm sorry, I didn't write that down, but consistency from Errol Spence Jr. is key for Errol Spence Jr. And that was what I wanted to see from the real Errol Spence Jr. Who we see tonight. Brian, back to you guys.
That's cool. I don't know if y'all heard all that from Porter or not, but I was just trying to shut up, let him talk so you guys can hear it. Unofficial scorecard 98-92 for Errol Spence Jr. 98-92 for Errol Spence Jr. Total punches 62, landed 145 out of 90. Errol Spence has definitely got the landing the more punches, throwing the more punches, though. I mean, half of them punches was jabs, which is good. I mean, that's great. Without a doubt, that's a great thing. But whoo! Right to the body from Garcia. Right to the head from Garcia. It was blocked, though. It wasn't flush. Nice little 3-punch from Errol. Woo! Good right hand from Errol. Okay. Errol lighting him up now. Danny swinging back, though. There you go. Spence working that jab. Garcia to the body, tried to slip, got caught. Errol Spence, another 3-punch combo. There you go. 2-punch from Garcia. 3-punch there from Spence. Couple jabs. Couple jabs. You playing around with, with them reach punches, man. You playing around now.
Show you how great John Porter was because he was neck and neck with the three the whole night. Yeah, you know, and it really came down to that 11th round. And let me just tell you some Sean
Garcia two crispies on that. Here we go. Last 12 in round 11. Good right hand from Garcia. Bell never stopped. They went extra time or something. That was way longer than 12 seconds. What happened to the timekeeper? Oh, you answering questions now? All right. Last round, man. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Listen to me. Danny, when you're in the pocket slipping, you give him too much respect, Dan. When you're in the pocket, dipping and slipping, try once, flush him. Then go like that, come over the top, keep your right hand up, your left hand up. Danny, flush it, please, go.
All right. Last three. Money moments. Let's see what happens.
But Joe, I didn't hear anything from Angel Garcia that would, anything specific that would work. No, he hasn't given them any specific. I think all the information was given ahead of time.
Whew. Good right hand by Spence. Another right hand from Spence. Sheesh. Two-piece from Spence with an extra one. The two-piece turned into a three. There you go. Danny's jabbing, throwing a couple crosses, parrying them all off his hands. Whoa. Okay. 2 minutes left in the final round. Jab from Garcia. Flicking that jab out. Errol Spence with the three-punch combizzle. Go two-piece from Garcia. Body shot from Spence. Good body shot. Ooh, four-punch combo. Good four-puncher. All right. You gotta throw more punches than the guy throwing punches at you. No, you don't, man. You don't have to throw more punches to win a fight, bro. I'm a precision kind of guy. Work less, land more. But sometimes you need that volume, depending on who you fighting. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes you gotta press. Sometimes you gotta be that guy. Two punches from Spence. Garcia on the rope. Just trying to spin him around, get him out of there. 30 seconds left in the last round. 30 seconds left. It's going to the cards, of course. Errol Spence is going to win this fight. If I was Danny Garcia with these last 20 seconds, I'd just be letting it fly, bro. I'd just be letting it all hang out. Spence is ripping some shots to the body. Left hook to the head. Last 10, they opening up. See, this is what I thought we would see during the fight. Oh, now Spence want to run. Danny trying to throw and Spence trying to run. He got on the roller skates. He was like, nah. It's too late now, bro. I'm just gonna skate off on you. And that's what he did. Let's see if anything crazy happens on this decision.
He should have been doing that over and over. Oh, absolutely. And he didn't do it. He's really not capable of doing it. No, he's not built that way. That's not the way he fights. And by the way, let's tip and give a great tip of the hat to Tom Taylor, the referee. What a great job. We didn't even notice him tonight. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He was really did a great job. Let these guys fight.
I'll tell you, rounds 1 through 4, I was making a lot about the punches landed because it was very close. It was 45-38. Punches landed 1 through 4. In favor of Spence, who is, again, that's his game. He is that good. He's a hometown star. But after that, rounds 5 on, it was 142-79. So almost 2-1 in favor of Spence. He's just better. Just reflects what we're watching in the ring.
But that's what we expect from Spence. That's what we were noticing. Because I don't think was hitting. I think it was quite obvious that he was out punching 2-1. And you know what?
Early on, it wasn't. So I thought, hey, maybe there's a chance. But after that, it just they needed to do something different. Joe,
Yep. Overall, man, a good fight, decent display from Errol Spence. He looked pretty good. I think he could have looked better, honestly, but I mean, he didn't look bad. He still don't move his head, bro. He's got to work on that head movement. And it says 17% for Danny Garcia, but if Danny Garcia was taller, that percentage would have been way higher. Like if he didn't have to reach on those.
Take a look at some of the power punches. That was even 103-103. That jab is so active for Errol Spence and just dictates everything. So we will get Tim Cheatham, Barry Lindenman, and the experienced and excellent judge Steve Weisfeld. Okay, we'll have to call him that.
Last question. Did it look like Errol Spence only threw 7 more punches than Danny Garcia?
No, that's terrible.
You're asking me? I'm saying no. I would have thought he threw 100 more punches. Is that what you thought? I can't hear you.
The class.
It's a plexiglass. Suddenly he's
Let me tell you, the elephant left the room quickly.
Yeah, he's fine. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's riding horses, not Ferraris, and he is back on top. We believe. Let's get the decision.
Let's get the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judges at ringside, Steve Weisfeld and Barry Lindenman scored about 116-112. Judge Tim Cheatham sees it 117-111. All three in favor of the winner. And still, the
All right. Errol Spence gets the nod, which we knew that was going to happen.
So 8 rounds to 4 for 2 of the judges and 9 rounds to 3. So actually they gave Danny Garcia more rounds than I thought. 1 to 4 rounds. 2 of the judges anyway. Isn't that a bit surprising? What do you thought? 10-2, 9-3? Pretty much. I mean, Sean said he could fight 4 rounds earlier on, and I was a little surprised here 4 rounds. No, that's what they had it. 9-3, 8-4. This one was wider though. Again, from Danny Garcia's other losses, right? Those seemed close. This one didn't feel close, did it?
No, it felt like maybe 2 rounds to me, to tell you the honest.
Yeah, me too, Joe. Okay.
All right, bro. Let's get to these press fight. Let's get to these press fight interviews, please. Yo, where is Keith Thurman? Has he had a fight since the Pacquiao fight? I haven't seen him if he did.
Danny Garcia didn't really get on the game today, but he was there. He was still in the fight, and Spence really was persistent and threw a lot of punches, and he did a great job tonight. Great champion.
Not sure what he said there. Show a little more respect to the champion. Not sure what he said, but we'll find out. We'll watch the Errol Spence.
Commentators trying to stir the pot. With your respect to the champion? No, that ain't what he said. He said he respect the man and his daddy. Who's this chick? She look like she play basketball.
You know, first of all, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity, you know, to come out the ring state. I want to thank Angel Garcia.
Yo, Bobby, what up, G? Yeah, he's definitely back, but he need to learn how to move his head. He definitely needs to learn how to move his head, guys. He get in there with somebody with some power and can't evade them punches. He gonna take a nap. He gonna go sleep.
And I know you're a counterpuncher. Well, we'll ignore those distractions that were there. But I know you're a counterpuncher. But do you feel like if you would have been first more often, that could have been the difference in this fight?
Yeah, she's some type of athlete or something. I don't know who that chick is. And had I caught her name, I would have Googled it. But I didn't. I could probably rewind it though. But what else? Sit back and rebuild. You're pretty much gonna be a journeyman, Danny. You're gonna start fighting young fighters. They're gonna start pimping you out to the youth and all that. Because I don't think you can beat nobody that's got a belt. So maybe next time. I don't know what they're talking about.
By a high-level champion and pound-for-pound star. Danny Garcia has nothing to be ashamed of. Gave it his best shot. Wasn't good enough against one of the best fighters in the world.
He said, I think it was clear. He said he was the better man in the event. That was without dispute. And it was a classy thing to say. And he gave props to Errol Spence. And well, he should.
There we go. There's the punches landed. You see right there, 45-38, relatively close early. Not close, rounds 5.
Round through 4, 45 to 38. That's what I was saying, man. Danny was fighting a good fight, bro. He was fighting a good fight. He just couldn't keep up. Jordan Plant. Yeah, let me go ahead and look her up.
We're looking forward to that, but you said you wanted to prove to your fans that Errol Spence Jr. is back. When you were in the ring, was there a certain round that you thought to yourself, all right, I'm good?
I think our training camp I felt good. I knew I was going to be good. That's why I said I'm back, and I told people I didn't want to tune up fight. I want to fight a great champion like Danny Garcia, somebody whose name is known, somebody that will give me a fight. And he definitely gave me a fight, and I came ready to prove myself that I am the best 147 fighter in the world.
Kudos to you for taking such a big fight, your first fight back. Is it safe to say that you did somewhat need an opponent like Danny Garcia to bring that out of you tonight?
Oh, definitely. Danny Garcia put me to the limit, especially in training camp. You know, I watched him train. I watched him train hard, and I've been watching the fights since I was amateur. So I know what he brings to the table. He's a great champion, and I knew I had to be 100% ready, and that's why I chose him, and that's why we got this fight. And I fought him at home, and I'm glad that everybody came. I appreciate everybody for coming through. You know, be patient with me. I had to check out a lot of cobwebs. This was a comeback fight for me. But I'll definitely be 120% come my next fight.
And you talk about you had to shake off some cobwebs. Were there any mistakes that you can maybe look back on now in the fight that you wish you didn't do?
Definitely. I mean, I'm human. You know, I made a couple mistakes. Like, you know, I was fanning around a little bit or put my hands down.
Sure did. At least you know it. At least you know you was playing around. That's a good deal. But as you have it, bro, Errol Spence officially defeats Danny Garcia. Takes his belt. Oh, who he won next? Oh, so you don't want to call out people no more, you know. You're humble now. But Pacquiao Crawford, man, whoever your mandatory is. If your mandatory is Sean Porter, you can go ahead, take him out again. Go ahead and get Pacquiao and Crawford before both of them retire, because they ain't got a lot of time left. So you're gonna have to get to them, and you're gonna have to get to them quick. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Spence won that fight. They beat Danny. Danny will still get fights, man. They'll still book him. You know.
I mean, would you love to see him in the ring more? That was back with Lennox Lewis here, Joe Goose and ringside. I mean, Lennox, your thoughts on the performance that you just saw?
So it is what it is, man. Shout out to Errol Spence getting that win. Shout out to 6'7", getting that stoppage. Shout out to Josecito Lopez on his dub and the first knockout of the night. I don't know when the next fight will be coming on, but it is what it is, man. I'll be here to get through it. But like I said earlier, bro, I've been up since 4 a.m. So, yeah. I'm about to go hang it up, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, tuning in for another episode of McFly's Boxing Commentary Pay-Per-View Live Extravaganza thing. All that. I'm going to put that in the title next time, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, bro. I'll holler at y'all. Be sure to sub up to my channel, Who Has the Heat. Both of those call outs coming tomorrow, which I'll be hosting. So it's all good, bro. I'll holler at y'all.